Hey guys, how's it going? Been a little while since I've done a video, and I actually recorded one not too long ago. Completely forgot to upload it. Listened to it a second time, and basically I was dog tired. Having a newborn baby at home and everything, it makes things really difficult. It makes you really tired all the time, especially whenever you only get about 4 hours, 5 hours sleep a night. So you're just not your full potential, and your videos just sound like you're dragging ass, and it's just not anything I would put out there. Not that my videos are top notch or anything, but man, it was bad. I was dragging ass. I'll just say that. So this one was done by me. This is just a couple of golems sent out. This is a Govaho. I was debating on even showing this video just because I'm Town Hall 10 offensively minus the heroes. This is Town Hall 10 and minus the hogs. But yeah, I mean, max level golems, max level Valkyries. Everything else is really, I guess, all the rest of the Town Hall 9 level. You get the Barbarian, the Archer, the Wizard, the Hogs, the Heroes. So I guess all those are Town Hall 9, but I do have the extra spell space, the extra troop capacity. Like I said, the max level golems. Those are big factors. So I'm not even going to talk about it. If you guys enjoyed the video, then you enjoyed the video, but we're not going to go through those. It's not fair. I do really well on that account, and I didn't do it because I thought the wars were too hard. I did it because, and I enjoy the challenge, I really do. I got so fighting against just weak-ass Town Hall 10. Frankly, I should have done better against, but wasn't, because I just did not have high level enough freeze spell, and my troops weren't quite where I wanted them, didn't have that troop capacity. And it just was really aggravating that, somebody who knows how to play the game can't 3-star a village of a person who doesn't know how to clear base. And it was aggravating, is the best way to put it. Really just ticking me off. So this is Dusk's Wake. I'm going to start calling him Dusk. And Dusk sent in a couple of golems, and Valkyries are over here now. And he squeaks by on this one. I mean, I'm not trying to be mean, but he really squeaks by. There goes Hogs are deployed in 2 separate groups. I probably would have done like groups of 4 or 5, just future reference. Maybe groups of 4 or 5. Kind of use the heal spells a little too quickly, in my opinion. But like I said, he squeaks by. He makes it. Gets rid of that wizard tower, and now it's a mortar left and a archer tower. And actually, now that I think about it, I'm thinking I probably should show 3, because even though I had more heals, more spell space, the war with the hogs, I'd really like to show you guys how that worked out. So that's just cleanup at that point. Good attack, but I think deployment could have been a tiny bit better, but otherwise it was a good attack. So like I said, I am, I have the extra troop space. I got max level Valks, max level golems. However, don't pay any mind to that. I mean, I have a ton of hogs left at the end of this raid. Ton of hogs. So just keep an eye on it. And we start with a walking queen. You really want your heroes to be at least level 15 for walking queen. 20, if you can get her at 20 and up, I mean, it's kind of a gravy train after that, because she's just got a lot more health. You don't have to watch her as much. She does a lot more DPS, which is damage per second, so she takes out obstacles a lot faster. And the healers seem to do a better job healing a queen who has more, who has less health. It just, the healers don't have to get over well. So I dropped a rage spell, and because King was beating up on her pretty good, plus she had 2, and I had to pop the ability too, because I think I waited too long for that rage spell. Hound busted. I dropped a golem up here. He's gonna go right to that mortar and kind of clear the space with a couple of wizards. Really only needed 2 of them. And now I've got just this little island of stuff right here, and Valkyrie's coming in, and now they're going to drop a jump spell, and they're going to work their way in towards where that queen is. Now, I like to start with a rage because you don't need to heal them. Valkyrie's already full health. So unless if they hit a double giant bomb on the way into the village, you're good. You're golden. Start with a rage. They'll rip through that shit real quick. Now the Valkyries are just they're going to tear through everything. King's doing his nice little bit of damage, taking care of business, and now this is where I want to show you guys. This is what I want to show you, especially with this hog deployment. So it was like 6 hogs, 6 hogs, 6 hogs. I got 6 more still. I think it was 6, maybe 4. Some areas 6, some areas 5, some areas 4. But boom, boom, boom. Now I've still got a few for the back end, and so I just throw a couple more on the back end back here, and they take care of the back end. And now these are level 5 hogs. I mean, there's nothing special going on here. It's just the way that the hogs were deployed. Now, I only had like 1 hog for that cannon right there, so it didn't work out so well. But look at how many hogs I had at the end of this. On top of that, my healers switch targets. They go to the hog rather than the queen. Now, I'm throwing a skeleton trap for cleanup, which is not a terrible idea to bring a skeleton trap for cleanup. However, it's probably a better idea not to put it into a encapsulated area where the skeletons can't even make their way out. But if you saw, that queen was not my queen. That was the queen, and she died. I had the hogs already deployed and everything. That's just how well that hog deployment was, because there's my queen right there. And yeah, I mean, I had a ton of troops left, so the extra spell space, it wouldn't have mattered. The way those hogs deployed, that's how you want to deploy them. Let's go to next one I wanted to show was on my lower account. This is a new attack strategy. It's called a HeVa. So what it is it's 3 healers will go to your Valkyries and 4 healers will go to your queen. And you're going to start with a walking queen, so 4 healers to the queen. And what you want to do is you want your queen to go the opposite way of your Valkyries. So we're going to ×4 this real quick just so she can get a good little start on her walk, and then we'll slow it back down to 1 times. Alright, so 1 times. Now, crap, I forgot all about it. Up here, I started a funnel, and since I got a funnel right here with all nowhere to go but here, Queen's actually she's got no reason to go back up here, and the Valkyries will just start tearing all this up, and they will actually meet right within this general vicinity right here. So this is how it's going to go. Oh, the way I started that funnel, I remember now. I dropped my king here, and a wizard here and here to clear out this area, so that way the king would walk his way here, and then the Valkyries in this way. So that's how that works. It works really well whenever you know that there's a Lava Hound in the CC, because you're not really going to drop too many wizards, and the wizards are going to die anyways, and that Lava Hound just doesn't really have too much DPS, and so look how fast that's happening. So Lava Hound just doesn't do very much damage, and the healers are more than capable of healing, especially whenever you throw in rage spells. So you got raged healers and just going to town on those Valkyries, and the Valkyries are going to town on the village. So the things just going to town on all kinds of things, and that's the way it's working right now. Now we got a couple of hogs left over. And you don't need that many hogs. I mean, just a few hogs just to clean up a couple odd and end obstacles. I think I only brought 4 or 5 hogs, and that's all you need. It's the Valkyrie, walking queen. That's the strategy that's going to win it for you. Now look, the never actually busted the entire time, and now we got a couple things getting cleaned up here. Storage right there getting cleaned up, and that's it. So that shows you guys how powerful that strategy is, especially if it's used correctly. Not something I made up, just something I picked up online. JTJ definitely deserves all the credit for that. Now here's a good one. This is done by Battlebee. I watched this earlier. I was pretty impressed by it. Now this is a low Town Hall 9, but you know, he's only got 9-10 heroes, so it's not like he's a really high Town Hall 9 either. Level 2 Valkyries, level 3 Golems. So like I said, not like he's a high Town Hall 9 either. So we're going to drop a couple Golems in, start the Wizards in. I mean, it's just getting basic fundamentals down. Get in that. Now you get your hole created with your wall breakers. Send in your king. Your king's going to go in there and slap shit out of the queen. She's gone. Once that happens, it's time to deploy your hogs and everything. Valkyries go in. Now here's the only thing I would maybe change. See how deep that CC is? Now, if these wizards are all the way over here and wizards over, you don't have a poison spell. Your queen's way back here. There's not really any weaks. There's one in there. There's a wizard in there, but I mean that's just not that much. So your troops are going to get tossed, and they're going to get hurt real bad. A good idea is to wait just a tiny bit longer on your Valkyries till your Golems can get nice and deep in there, and then they can be shielded for a little bit better by those Golems. See, because what's happening right now, all these Valkyries are just dying because that dragon's just ripping them to shreds. All his Valkyries are already gone. So now it's just relying upon the hogs and golems to make sure that they're doing the job that they need to be doing. The tanking and the hogs taking shit out. So here comes his hogs on the back end of the base. And not a bad idea to bring them over here because that's where that nice little cluster is. So you know you're safe with obstacles. You might be crapping your pants right here, hoping that there's not a double giant bomb. Luckily, in his case, there wasn't, because if there was, that would have been it for him. He'd have been toast. So there's a double giant bomb, kaboom, kaboom. Hit it with the hogs. So it doesn't really, because he's only got a Tesla left, a cannon, mortar, and a couple of things here. Everything's gonna get taken care of. It's gonna be slow moving, so we're gonna speed it up just a little bit ×2. Just to get these wizards and everything moving through here. Queen's on her way in. She's going to take out that Tesla here in just a second. And now all obstacles are gone. Matter of racing against the clock at this point. But yeah, you've got nothing. So good job, Battlebee. Maybe just wait a tiny bit longer on your hog deployment next time. But otherwise, yeah, that was excellent. Alright, these are all Town Hall 9s attacking Town Hall 8s. I'm not show that. That's also a Town Hall 9 attacking a Town Hall 8. Town Hall 9 attacking a Town Hall 8. Here we go. So, I'd like to show those, but it's not fair. So here we go. This is a Govaho wipe. Wivape. There we go. And what we got here is, let's see. I haven't actually seen this one yet. I'm not gonna try to BS my way through it. I don't know what's going on yet. Alright, so we got a CC lure. We're going to just do it on the fly. We got a CC lure. Dragon, Wizard, and Archer come out. Sends a P.E.K.K.A. out to start tanking for the Wizards. The Wizards are going to take out everything. Drops a heal spell to keep that P.E.K.K.A. alive longer. Revamps its health. And there goes the King and a couple more P.E.K.K.A.s. And no golems in this raid. This is a golem-free raid, which is really weird. Well, those wall breakers almost made it into the core. Really close. This is a crazy raid. Just crazy. I like the healers. That was a nice little touch. And the Wizards. And now they're just going to rip everything to shreds because all these buildings are... Valkyries get the 2-for-1 special, so they're going to take out 2 buildings while with just 1 attack, and while all that's happening, the healers were healing them up. Now we got the healers over here working on the Wizards and that P.E.K.K.A., making sure they're taken care of really well, because that mortar's going to be beating down on them a little bit. Giant bomb. Ouch. That kind of hurt. Now it's basically Valkyrie, a couple Wizards, there's a P.E.K.K.A. over there, and a Barbarian. That's it. Yeah. That's it. But I guess it doesn't matter, because the only thing that's going to hurt anything was that mortar. It's got trashed. So, once again, it's just a race against the clock. Oh, got a troll Tesla. Okay. Next. Man, Miner just tearing shit up. Tearing it up. Alright, what do we got here? We got a, another one. Same attack strategy, really. It's almost the same base, even. That's kind of stupid. I mean, if you can do the higher base that's almost the same layout as the other base, I mean, if you can 3-star the higher one, and you're definitely going to be able to 3-star the next one down. So, does really the same thing. Draws it out with the hogs and gets the P.E.K.K.A going and takes it out with the wizards. I like that. I mean, he actually didn't lose any troops in the whole ordeal. Just now lost that P.E.K.K.A, but I mean, you're thinking 25 troop space for 25 troop space as well, making their way in, and here comes the Valkyries. Whoa. Rejoin it. That was a little bit early on that heal spell. I probably would have dropped it on the town hall just right now, just this second. The reason why is because that heal is going to work its way to the back side of the base as well. And that's where all the giant bombs are. Got your cannons, you know, beating down on your Valkyries and such. So yeah, that's probably whenever I had done it. But otherwise, looking fairly good. I'm going to ×2 this real quick just so we can kind of plow our way through here a little bit faster. And now you can see that there isn't too much left. So excellent job, Miner. And I'm going to close out of that one. Sorry. Nightblade. It's like my Wolverine. It's my Mortal Kombat boy there. All right. Yeah, Town Hall 7 attack strategy. So 3 lightnings on the top air defense, and we're going to ×2 this because it's a dragon attack. Longer dragon attacks are kind of slow and boring. So if you watch him in time, lays out his dragons in a line, gets a nice line going. Gets him pointed right towards that air defense with perfect. CC Dragon comes out, and it's going to help tank for everything as well as provide a lot more firepower because that thing is max level compared to those little level ones. Working its way throughout the base. And notice too, he's actually going against the wind on this one, which is really awesome. All air defenses are basically gone at this point except for a couple wizard towers and a couple archer towers. And yeah, he's got pretty much everything done with. So here's the question: does he deploy his king? Oh, there it is. There's the king. King is over there tanking for the archer tower, doing an excellent job, and that away it takes the firepower from one of the archer towers away during nearly all of the raid. It just now started targeting something else, so way to go on holding out on that. You actually needed him. Don't jump the gun on it. It was really smart. Good job, Nightblade. All right, we're done here. Just reminds me of Mortal Kombat with that name, Nightblade. Now this is just not fair. We're gonna go ahead and lightning one and send in our dragons and send in some loons since those dragons are tanking for that. And that's the end of it, really. We drag Loonian because there's some minions in there. So we're gonna do a drag Loonian. Boom. Done. Dunzo, dunzo, dunzo. Let's do this, because this is a 25 versus 23, so... Jay, this will be the last one that I do. Kind of a weak base, but... Actually, it's a really weak base. It's not a good design. You know what? Town Hall 4 and 5. It's really hard to design a good much to go with. You only have a few defenses. You only have so many walls. You only have so much shit. So it's just like, what am I going to do, you know? If you can take out the CC troops, you've basically got it made. And that Valkyrie is the hardest thing to take out because you know, she's got that splash damage, and she can take out so many things. I mean, look how many archers it took just to get rid of those CC troops. Almost all of his archers. Kind of clumped them together. I think that was the biggest factor. You know, those CC troops getting torn up like, or the archers get torn up like that. But so there's max level hog. Nope, I think those are just level 5 hogs. And the CC there. And he's a little bit more damage off of that. Probably would have used lightning. It would have helped him out tremendously, considering he wasted so many archers on it. But yeah, he's already got it. Giants and hogs went in there and just trashed the whole core of the base. Okay, guys. You got any questions? Wow. Let me know if you need anything, alright? Take it easy. Flash it out.